Right guys, back out on the bike today, but doing something a little different. A couple of the recent trail rides I've done when I've been up the Comrie and up the Chopwell Woods, I've realised that my fitness levels have really deteriorated and I'm really struggling on the climbs compared to where I used to. So I decided to start getting back out on the bike and putting some miles in again, a bit like the videos I used to do when was out on the old Trek 4300. So today I've set off from my home in Penshire and I've headed down. I'm currently by the river at Chesty Street, just opposite Lumley Castle, and I'm going to head up from here up to Pelton and Waldrige Fell. So at the moment I've just done over 4.5 miles, just over the halfway mark. I think it's about 8 miles to Pelton and Waldrige, I believe. So the return trip included, it should be, I don't know, at least 15 miles I've done today on the bike. So putting some miles in rather than just looting about little bits of trail and pushing up hills. So I'll not be mounting the camera on the chest mount or anything. I'll just stop every now and again, just get a little bit of video, show you where I am. So catch you in a bit. So me at the top of that climb, just climbed up from literally top end of Chesty Street, and I'm up now next to where the White Hills pub's located. Now we cruise on down the road here and head towards Waldrige Fell. Now just coming into the village of Waldrige itself. Right, I'm at a point now where I'm literally, this is Waldrige Fell just here and goes off into the distance there. But I did see once on a YouTube video that somebody came down and went down this track here down into the woods, and I know there's trails down there which will loop back onto the fell, back over in that direction. So I think the plan is now is to put you on the chest mount and we'll go down through the woods, do a loop round up onto the fell and come back down this way. So following down this track here now, and then I think I've got a trail goes off to the left somewhere down here. Let's explore some little paths here. Very technical route this, but this is where I want. Work on my fitness. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but to my right it is very steep and a long way down. Oh dear, not where you want pedal strikes to happen. Oh, looks like quite a climb ahead. I'll have a quick look at the commute map and see where I am. As like I said, this is totally unknown territory to me. I'm not even on a path. So I think what I need to do is make my way up the hill here, and I think there's a trail cuts across at the top, and then I want to bear left and back up onto the fell itself, I think. So I'll be back to you when I get up the top. Right, so I last left you just down the bank there, and I'm coming up. Well, probably on camera it doesn't look very steep, but it's quite a twisty, turny little route. And by the looks of it, this has been ridden quite often by bikes, as you can maybe see tyre trail and skid marks coming down that bend there. Now this is the route back up onto the main track along the bottom of Waldrige Fell. So what I've just done is, because I'm recording this ride on Komoot, I've just took a couple of pictures to remember this, and when I get home I'm going to highlight this little bit as a possible mountain bike and trail to come and ride. Obviously riding back down it is going to be a lot of fun, and I know these woods and roundabout, it's probably littered with roots you can take. I mean, where I'm looking now, there's lots of little lines, lots of little technical little descents and things. It is on quite a steep hillside, and as you can see, it's quite a long way down to the bottom there. But yeah, lots of little areas to explore here. It's just a pity it's about a 7-mile bike ride to get here. I think at some point in the future I might have to load the bike on the car, park up somewhere on Waldrige Fell or Pelton, and come and just explore these woods in a bit more detail. But that's why I like coming out on rides like this. Just come out, head somewhere, explore an area, and find some new trails to ride in future. Yeah, definitely a fun little shoot this. So I've just climbed up from where I videoed before, and we've got this chute coming down from the main track, comes down here, round, hangs a slight right here, and then heads down, twisting and turning back the way I've just came. So yeah, a couple of nice little drops here, quite technical, quite challenging, maybe a touch above my pay grade at the moment, but who knows. Like I said, I have to come back someday and take a look at these properly. Now I've just got to push up to the top of there now. Right, so just at the top of that trail where I've just pushed up, I'm not going to ride back down that today. I think that's in need of pads and full face helmet to be attempting that. But what I've just found now is another little offshoot here, and I believe that one is going to actually take us back onto Waldrige Fell itself. So I'm going to pop down here, up onto the fell, show you around the fell a bit, and then head home. Absolutely gorgeous up here though, beautiful views, especially on a day like this. Now we've got a fun little bit of descending to do. I don't think I've been this way before. Earlier on I could have took a left and came basically straight up here, but I continued on, took a bit more of an interesting loop, came back here. But this is roughly the area where I lost my crank arm last time. But yeah, really enjoyable ride so far. I'll plod on a little bit further. We'll stop, have a bit of chocolate. Might go and explore, cross through the heather here, see what little trails are there. As you can see, this place is crisscrossed with numerous paths and trails. Beautiful open space to ride in. I think we'll leave here, back on the road. There's another parking area, another entrance, just up on the left here. I'll take you to some of the nicest views on Waldrige Fell. This is the North Fell. So here we are, up on the highest point of Waldrige Fell, up on the North Fell, and over in the distance, kind of that way on, just on the skyline, you can see Penshaw Monument, and further over to the left, somewhere over there, you can see, I think there's the former Child Benefit Office at Washington, the big skyscraper building there. So I think now I'm just going to get myself a drink, have a little snack, and then head back home, which is right over there in Penshaw. Right guys, so here's a quick summary of the ride I've done so far. As you can see, total time in motion is 1 hour 5 minutes. Total distance travelled is 9.25 miles with an average speed of 8.6 miles per hour. Maximum speed was 24.3 miles per hour and current altitude is 550 feet. I've done 600 feet of ascent and 500 feet of descent. Right, so I'm just making my way down off the fell now. I think I've only got about 1.5 minutes left of storage on my card. It's been a great ride. Found some nice little areas to come and explore further. It's also, by the time I get home, close to about 17-18 miles of riding I've done, which is all good for the fitness. No idea where I am now. Oh, nettles. And I'm in shorts, ouch. Alright, back where I started when I went into the woods. So now off down, back Chesley Street, Lumley. So unfortunately this is the point when the SD card ran out, so I have no more footage. But what you can see by looking at this map is that I continued the ride back from Waldrige. I hit Chesley Street, then down to Lumley, took a bit of a detour and linked onto the burn and followed the burn up to Burnmoor, and then back up through Shiny Row and to home. The ride itself took about 17.4 miles. Beautiful day, really enjoyed the ride, and I'm going to do a whole lot more rides like this just to build up my fitness for riding the trails in future. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.